Welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Precision Acura of Princeton to check out this all new for 2024 Acura ZDX. So what I have behind me is a 2024 Acura ZDX. This is the A-Spec with all-wheel drive. Mercury Silver is the color on this vehicle. So what we're going to do is we're going to check this out and see if this is the performance SUV you should buy. So let's dig in. Front end of the new ZDX, we have a full LED spread of lighting up front with our turn signals, daytime running lights, and headlights. We got that jewel eye headlight, which looks good. Across the front, the big Acura badge on the front grille area, and you have your daytime running lights coming right through in and around the Acura badge, which is cool. And we also have functional side air curtains and functionality of the grille down below to get air into the lithium-ion battery pack, keep it cool while you're going down the road. Now, wheel and tire setup on this ZDX A-Spec all-wheel drive. We have a 20-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Acura badge on the center cap. Now, these wheels are wrapped in Michelin Primacy all-season tires, 265 on the width, a 50 series sidewall 20s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. Moving on out, side profile of this ZDX. Again, the Mercury Silver looking good. We do have some chrome up on top of our windows, but it's a good looking shape here on this ZDX. Now, as we move in closer, up on the front fender, you're going to see the A-Spec call out with the charge port door, and we'll check out those numbers here in a little bit. Gloss black on our side view mirrors with LED turn signals, no 360-degree view cameras, and then instead of having shaved door handles, they went with a standard door handle on the ZDX, which is an interesting choice, which is color matched. Then up top, we are going to have a color matched roof, shark fin antenna, and a panoramic moonroof. Rear end of our ZDX, we do have the roof spoiler coming off the top. We do have the window wiper down below because this is very stubby and there's no way to tuck this up. We have a full spread of LED lighting on the back with this big check mark with our LED turn signals there. A-Spec on the left, ZDX E for battery electric vehicle, all-wheel drive. Down below we're going to go gloss black down on the lower bumper area. All right, under the hood of the ZDX, we do not have a front-mounted trunk, so we just have a big plastic panel that says Acura. So let me know what you think about that. But as far as what we got going on here, we have a 102 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack, mated to a 1-speed direct drive EV transmission, 490 horsepower, 437 pound-feet of torque. MPGs, 94 in the city, 80 on the highway, 87 combined. Front charge port, we do have level 2 and DC fast charging capability in this ZDX. Now, we have a total range of up to 304 miles on a full charge. To get to that full charge at a level 2 charger at home, you're looking at about 8 hours. DC fast charge, 10% to 80%, which is about 213 miles of range in 42 minutes. Before we get into the interior of this ZDX all-wheel drive, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price, $68,500. And then we have to add in destination and delivery of $1,350 from Acura's Spring Hill, Tennessee assembly plant. Total vehicle MSRP from the factory, $69,850. Let's check out the interior. All right, starting with the driver's door panel, we're going to have soft touch material up top, and it's very, very soft. Then we're going to go with gray trim in and around our chrome door handle, 2 memory seat settings for the driver, nice soft armrest with the red cross stitch, and then we have our power fold mirrors, so we're all set there. Down below, this button right here is where you're going to pop the tailgate, and then you got a cup holder, and it's fairly skinny but not bad. And then we have our speakers for our sound system. In our foot box area, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with aluminum finish on the brake and accelerator. We have the A-Spec door sill plate to welcome you to the vehicle, full power seat, for the driver and the front passenger. And then our seats, again, black, red cross stitch, nice and soft, nice and comfortable, nice clean look. Passenger door panel, same action as the driver. We do have the Bang & Olufsen system in this vehicle, so that's a nice touch. But we don't have memory seat settings for the front passenger. Now on our dash, we have, again, the soft touch with the red cross stitch with a nice large glove box. Infotainment system time, we have Acura's 11.3-inch infotainment system. It is a touch screen. So now the ZDX along with the Integra are the only two Acuras in the lineup with a touchscreen. Wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. We have built-in nav. We do have our music, or we have our Sirius XM or other radio stations. We do have our home screen, which you can put up different widgets on your home screen to see what you want. There is all the apps. There is our Android Auto CarPlay. This is a Google Assistant system. We do have our ambient lighting. We have upper ambient lighting, lower ambient lighting, and we can change the colors that we want to change here in this ZDX. So nice and easy, and you can also adjust the brightness over here of your ambient lighting. So I like how they have that set up. Then we have another page, Wi-Fi hotspot. You got built-in Waze, Spotify, Google News, Acura Link to hook up the vehicle to your phone with OnStar. Remember, the ZDX is a joint venture between General Motors and Honda Corporation. So this is riding on the GM Ultium platform. And so now we have our vehicle status. We can go in there. We can look at our tire pressures from here. We can look at our energy info, as well as our trip odometer. So nicely done. We can go back to our home, and now, of course, we do have some cheats up here. So we have a cheat up here for one-pedal driving. If you want to have your one-pedal driving on or off, you can go ahead and select that. This is where you're going to turn your lights on and off, or back on auto, your headlights. So they got you covered there. And then you have a little bell for notifications, letting you know your driver profile isn't set up yet. So that's what they have there. But it's a nice, easy system to use. And I like the fact that we still have CarPlay, Android Auto. Now, we go to reverse. Nice large backup camera with trajectory. This is a GM backup camera, super clear, super sharp. They use some of the best backup cameras in the business. Physical volume knob. Now, as we move down, we're going to have two heat and air vents. And please excuse the air conditioning, but it's hot out today. We're going to have 3-stage ventilated seats, 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, physical controls for your climate system, and then down further, we're going to have 2 USB-Cs, a 12-volt, and a nice rubberized area for storage. So that's nicely done. Then flat black instead of gloss black, which I do like. 2 cup holders with a trim ring. Then we have our Acura key fob, which is a General Motors key fob, which is going to be unlock, lock, remote start, pop the tailgate, and your panic button, the Acura badge on the back. And then we have a vertically mounted wireless charging pad right in here. So they got you covered there. And then on center console, nice and soft, open it up. Some LED lighting and a huge area for storage. Acura steering wheel, we have a nice leather wrap wheel, perforated with the red cross stitch, looking good. A-Spec down below, flat bottom wheel, so it's very easy to get in and out of this ZDX. Now on the left we have our adaptive cruise, and then on the right you got your telephone voice commands, as well as controls for your digital dash. So that's a nice touch, and the heated steering wheel, one on and one off. On the left stalk, we're going to have our windshield wipers for the front and the rear. Over here, we have a paddle that's going to adjust the level of regen braking. So max regen for one pedal driving, or 0 regen to drive it like a regular vehicle. And then on the right side, you're going to have your gear shift right here and your push button start. All right, drive mode action now. They're going to show up on the infotainment screen. So we'll hit our drive modes, and we have a normal, snow, sport, and then your individual, which you can configure on your own, and then back to normal. Nice and easy. On the left side of the dash, please don't mind the chimes, but this car won't shut up as long as the door's open. We have an electronic parking brake. There are the drive modes. lane keep assist, auto vehicle hold, brighten and dim the dash. Now as we come to our steering wheel, we have an electric tilting and telescoping wheel here in this ZDX. There it goes. So they got you set there. Overhead console, here we go. Four-way hazards, SOS button, OnStar right here. And you don't have to do anything, and you just open the door and you're gonna have your LED lighting come on and your LED lighting go off. Rear view mirror, frameless rear view mirror with auto dim. And then we have a nice sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Panoramic roof. We have the controls for our shade, and you're just going to push the control button up towards the roof, and back it comes nice and easy, and it's going to go all the way back over the rear seat passengers, and then we can then open up our roof. One touch again on the left button, wind buffer comes up, roof goes back, pull the button down towards you, the roof closes up. It also has a tilt function. Once the roof is closed, you can then close the shade, and here it comes all the way back. Nice and easy. You could be a little faster maybe. Getting in the rear of this ZDX, I have the seat set for my driving position, so we'll just hop on in. Nice and easy to get in with that nice flat roof. Plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". We're gonna go with our ebony with the red cross stitch. Then we're gonna have some plastic, and then we have a seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. In the mid row command center, we have two heat and air vents, an area to slide your phone, and then down below two USB-Cs for connectivity. Rear door panels, same as the front. Bang & Olufsen speaker, soft touch up top, so I like the fact Acura kept the vibe coming from the front to the back. And now we check out our back seats, and again, the nice ebony with the red cross stitch, nice and comfortable, perforations nice and poofy, like the way it feels. Armrest, super soft, two cup holders. So overall, it's very comfortable and spacious here in the back of the ZDX. Getting into the tailgate area of your ZDX, you can pop it from the door panel, you can pop it from the key fob, you come to the back, and right underneath your Acura badge, there's a button, you hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up, nice electric assist on the way down. With all seats up, 29.7 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this ZDX. Now, as we move in, we do have our floor mats. This is the cargo mat in the back that says A-Spec, which I think looks cool. Our all-season floor mats are in this box, and then we can open this up, and we have an area for storage down there as well. So they got you covered there, but I'm not seeing a spare. We do have LED lighting in the back as well, and then over on the left side, they added a 12 volt right here, and you can put the rear seats down from back here, which I do like. So we'll hit the left button first, and we'll watch the seats go down. Boom, nice and easy. They go down like a sack of potatoes, and down again. And once they're done bouncing around, you're all set. Now with the rear seats down, 63 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this ZDX. And that's a pretty good number considering we have a lot of room down low being taken up by this large battery pack. Acura window sticker, my apologies for the glare, but it's just a bad day, and there's heavy tint on the back windows. 24 ZDX. Standard features here on the left. Options right there. Total vehicle price $69,850. MPG estimates. Not rated yet. Final assembly, Spring Hill, Tennessee. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're heading down the road in this 24 ZDX for the first time ever, and we got the A-Spec with the electronically controlled all-wheel drive. So we got a dual motor setup that's going to bring us 490 horsepower, 437 on the torque, which are big numbers. for this EV. Now, what Acura decided to do is let's take our ZDX in a performance EV SUV direction. And so you can get the entry-level vehicle in rear motor only or rear wheel drive only. And that has about 358 horsepower, but you can go A-Spec all-wheel drive. That's going to get you 490. And then, of course, you can go to Type S, which is going to get you 500. Would have liked to seen, I think, the Type S come in higher than that, because it's only 10 more than this, and the price is going to be 5,000 more than this for the Type S. But I got a lot of visibility all the way around in this vehicle. It's nice and wide, wider than I was expecting. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all the safety tech in here. We have our nice infotainment screen with wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, heated ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, wireless charging, connectivity, panoramic roof. You got every creature comfort you would want in an EV. Then you get the 490 horsepower out of this dual motor, 102 kilowatt hour battery pack, big battery pack in here. Now, I mentioned earlier, this vehicle is a joint venture between Honda and General Motors. So the ZDX, along with the Honda Prologue, are riding on GM's Ultium platform, the same platform that you see the Chevy Equinox EV and the Chevy Blazer EV riding on, as well as the Cadillac Lyriq riding on this Ultium platform. And before you guys jump all over Acura and Honda for doing that, with these EVs, you see a lot of collaborations, because it's a lot of money to bring a new vehicle to the market. And with an EV, and with EV sales right now being a little on the soft side, I would say, and I think that's being nice, you know, you want to share the costs so you don't get killed too bad trying to do it all on your own, like Ford did with the Mach-E and the F-150 Lightning, where they're taking a bath on their EVs to the tune of a $4.5 billion loss in 2023 on their EV division. But this rides smooth, it handles nicely, it's got that Acura handling. Now, this is a very heavy vehicle. We're talking about over 5,900 pounds, actually just shy of 6,000 pounds in this vehicle, with this big battery pack and the dual motor setup with the electronically controlled all-wheel drive. Now, the battery pack is down low, which is going to lower the center of gravity on the vehicle and make it handle better as an EV. But it's got a lot of weight. This vehicle has a lot of weight. But the handling is very, very good. It pulls very nicely with this all-wheel drive. It gets you up to speed very quickly. 490, a really good number here in this ZDX as far as I'm concerned. There had to be a way to go. You couldn't just go the same direction GM is going with the Chevy Equinox EV and the Blazer EV, making it an everyday, all-arounder. Acura is going for the performance angle, and considering the ethos of the Acura brand, I think that makes a lot of good sense. All right, we're in sport mode now. We're on the back road, so let's see how this handling is going to go. And this thing just really pushes you back in the seat. On the brakes, hard left. All right, these all-season tires are going to let the vehicle down. So if you want to hoon this thing, you're going to need to have stickier tires. Probably like a Pilot Sport 4 all-season. Wide vehicle too. But the handling is very, very good. Very tight and very right, especially when you're sitting in sport mode. You can feel everything just stiffen up. Try our brakes out. Stops on a dime, no problem, nice and straight. And of course, you got that Moonmobile internal sound. Let me know if you like that action or not. Holds this big sweeper nice. We don't hit the garbage can, so that's a plus. Down the road we go. Beautiful. beautiful setup. Really gets moving down the road in a big way. So we definitely got the performance action going in the ZDX, just the way Acura's got this thing marketed. I think they did a good job delivering. Now we do have a turning radius of 19.8 feet, which is pretty good, especially with the 265s on here. Yeah, it really does well. So let me know. We're looking at essentially 70 grand for an A-Spec all-wheel drive. The Type S is going to start at about 75,000, just a skosh under 75. Is that the kind of action you want for your money? This is not an inexpensive EV. It's an expensive one, but it's bringing the performance, it's bringing the handling, it's bringing the fun factor, it's bringing the tech, it's bringing the luxury angle as well. So it's bringing just about everything you would want in a performance EV, in my opinion, to the market. But it's a $70,000 price tag. Let me know if that's in the sweet spot, if that's too high. Let me know if it's worth the money. Put it in the comments. Are you going to go with this ZDX and have some fun? Or maybe are you going to go somewhere else with maybe a lower priced EV because you're going to use it every day and you're looking for more range and less performance? Put that in the comments as well. But I do want to thank Precision Acura of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Acura ZDX A-Spec all-wheel drive for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.